Hey guys, today we're going to talk about the solo for 18 in Life by Skid Row and namely Scotti Hill. I've always thought this was an amazing solo. In fact, I think Scotti Hill is underrated as a player. He might not be the shredder that a lot of guys from the 80s are, but he knows how to play for the song, and he's very emotive and has great note choice. And so this is a fantastic solo to learn. It's got, you know, a couple little fast bits, but overall it's not too bad. Now, the version that I played you at the beginning of this video, I'm going to show you a slightly different couple of tweaks to it as I've gone back and studied the solo and studied Scotti playing this solo. I noticed a couple of little changes that I need to make. So I'll show you those changes and show you how I played it as well. And then you can choose how you want to play the solo. So before we do that, make sure to check below and grab my free sweep picking guide. There's a little arpeggio sweep in this solo too, so not a whole lot of sweeping by the Skid Row dudes, but if you are into sweep picking and want to learn how to sweep pick or improve your sweep picking, check out my sweep picking boot camp. It's free. My gift to you down below. All right, so let's get on to this. Now this is from the first Skid Row record, and the one that this was a big hit, 18 in Life, and I Remember You is another big hit, and of course Youth Gone Wild was fantastic. I grew up in the late 80s, the high school years for me, and this was a huge album and was immediately one of my favorite bands. So learning and listening to this stuff brings back a lot of memories, and some of you who are watching me probably have a lot of those same memories. So let's take a look at this solo. It's in the key of C sharp minor. Now I didn't do this on the beginning of my video intro here, but Scotti starts this at the 16th fret. It's a double stop. The way he leads into the solo, 16th fret on the D and G strings, and that's going to lead right into the solo. And as I'm doing this, I'm noticing a lot of sun coming in on my guitar here, so if this is a little bit too bright for you, I'll try and adjust it when I edit this. But hey, we're just winging it, and I'm in my sweatpants, you know, with the virus going on. We're all just trying to get through this. So anyway, getting back to this. So we'll start here. A little vibrato there. And then we start on the second string on the 4th fret, and we're going to play this. Okay, so that's 4 to 5 on the B and then 6 on the G. I think that's a hammer on there from 4 to 5. And we're going to go 4 or 5 on the B and bend that 5th fret up a whole step to so it sounds like 7 to bend it up to the F sharp. If you can get a pick harmonic, and when you come down and release that bend, you're going to pull off from 5 to 4 on the B and then play 4 on the G. Okay, that's what we have so far. Back to 4/5 on the B, 6 on the G, and notice all the vibrato that's going on too. Very important. Then we're gonna go up to the 9th fret on the B string and do a hammer pull from 9 to 12 to 9, and then bend up 12 on the B string. Okay, so here's what we have so far. Oops. Okay, so once we get here, we're going to release that bend and pull off from 12 to 9 on the B. Then we're going to bend up 11 on the G. Now while this is bent, we're gonna play 12 with the pinky while it's bent. Okay, it'll sound terrible if you try and do this otherwise. And you need to make sure that the bend is to the correct pitch or it's gonna sound out of key before you add the pinky. So okay, so note that you're sounding, you're basically sounding the 14th fret there when you add the pinky, because you're already bent up a whole step. So you get a really cool effect. This is a Steve Lukather idea. I heard Scotti talk about this, where he actually stole this from this idea, as a lot of us have, from Steve Lukather. It's a great little lick. Okay, so here's what we got. Okay, on the video at the beginning, I didn't play this double stop, but that's definitely in there. So after we do the Lukather bit, it's 9, 11, 9, hammer pull, slide back to 8, but at the same time, we're gonna play 9 on the D string. So you get that at the same time. All right. Now, after this, we're going to play 9 on the G and bend that up a whole step. And I like to grab a pick harmonic there. I think there's a pick harmonic on the recording. But if you just bend it by itself. Okay. So the scale run is, after you do the bend on 9, up a whole step, we're going to go 8, 9, 11 on the G, 9, 10, 12 on the B, and then back to 10. Okay, but now we're going to go into a little sweep. And that's also something that I didn't do on my recording. I just went like this. It's more of a rake, but Scotti's playing a little sweep here, which is pretty cool. So it's that's 11, 10, 9, a little sweep pattern there, a little F sharp minor. And then when you hit 9 on the high E string, you're going to come back down the scale, 12 on the B, 12, 10, 9 on the B, 11, 9 on the G, 8, 9, 8 on the G. Okay, let's play it up to there. Okay, and the scale run here, I played it like this on the video. That's not how Scotti does it though. He plays it up here higher. So would have been good if I had done a little bit more research into how it's actually done. Same notes. Let's look at Scotti's way. It's 14, 16 on the A, 14, 16 on the D, slide up to 18 on the D, and then 16, 18 on the G. Okay, instead of, which is a good way to do it, but his way puts you more in position for the next note, so I think it makes more sense. Okay, and so see, you can see that you're right in position. Right here at the 17th fret, I'm going to bend that up a whole step, release it, pull it off to 16, and then come back to 17. Alright, hopefully that's making sense. let's take it from here. Okay, and then we just have the fast run at the end. So let's do everything up to there. Alright, now the fast run at the end, we're going to play, I tend to do this differently every time I do it. So if I'm just jamming over the jam track, I might play it differently. But here is the way that Scotti does it on the recording. Okay, pretty fast little legato lick. Here, let me call out the notes. It's 19, 17, 16 on the high E. Then you're going to hammer, so that's pull-offs. Pick, pull off, and then another quick hammer pull. Okay, and then we're going to go to the B string, play 19. Back to 16 on the high E. Pull off 19, 17 to 16. So here's what we have so far. 18 on the G. 17, 16, pull off on the B. Back to 18 on the G. Back to 16 on the B. 18, 16, pull off on the G. Quick bend from 19 on the high E up a whole step. Okay, so slow you get this. Whoops, try that again. Okay, something like that. So let's put the whole thing together. And there you have it, the full solo. Maybe it'd be good if I did the whole thing slow once, eh? All right, here it is slow. Something like that at the end. All right, well, I hope you enjoyed this. Hope you're doing well. Stay positive. Listening to Skid Row is a great idea. Make sure you grab the sweet picking boot camp below. Sorry, got distracted there for a second. And make sure you subscribe. Hit the bell for the notifications. I'll be back at you with more cool licks and solos. A lot of my stuff focuses around late 70s, early to late 80s type rock. It's not limited to that. And I also talk about things like theory and basics, but a lot of people want to know how to play these great licks and solos from the 80s. And so I've been doing a lot of that lately. Anyway, have a great day, and I'll be talking to you soon. Rock on.